Thanks for joining us here today, Sunday, May 25th, 1997, Emerging Company Report. Coming to you from Hollywood, California, I'm Don Baillargeon. With me is Skip Lindeman. And Skip,
you know, Riggs, I think I still own that tie from 12 years ago. We're talking to Riggs Eckelberry now. He's the CEO of OOIL, otherwise known as Origin Oil. Riggs, good to see you again.
And I do have an old tie, too. I can bring it in next time.
Well, welcome to our 600th program.
Thank you, Don.
Your company is always so interesting to talk about because, you know, interestingly enough, we were talking at the top of the program about a company that's doing a health supplement from algae, and you're a company that's using algae to essentially make oil. Tell us about that.
Well, Don, that was fascinating. I was watching the clip, and, you know, algae has an incredible future as a food. We're focused on driving its price down as a fuel, and that will have wonderful side effects for algae as a food. What we're trying to do here is to resolve certain breakthroughs that are needed to make algae truly scalable, to be the biofuel the world needs for this new energy economy.
Now, of course, even though there are some uses for algae as a food, it's nowhere near as widespread as corn or wheat, which really failed as a biofuel source, correct?
Yes, and precisely because of the problems that algae has in scaling up cost effectively, it's remained a sort of a marginal, highly valuable but marginal food. And that's its problem as a fuel as well. So you can say what you like about corn, but they make a lot of it.
Yes.
And now we need to make a lot of algae so that it really rises to its true stature.
And that's really what your technology is all about, the ability to make a lot of algae, basically harvesting essentially every single day,
yes,
in almost like a brewery atmosphere, correct?
That's very good, yes, indeed. So what we're trying to do here is stimulate the algae. Once it gets to a certain growth level, it is able to grow logarithmically, let's say 10 times in a day, and harvest every single day. And if you can get that daily algae bloom, it's like a chain reaction, it's like an engine. And we want to get that production engine going in a very predictable way. And right now in the lab, we're working on really reducing it down to practice so that when we export it to Thailand or wherever else they're going to be doing it, including the United States, we want it to be done reliably every time. And that's the key.
About a minute left, but you brought us some shots of your lab. Why don't you tell us what we're looking at?
Well, this is a typical day of research and development in the lab. In fact, one of the people doing the work on our benchtop bioreactor there is Heather Heath, whom we announced this week. She's a biochemist who's joined us, along with Adam Yanea, who is our research engineer. And we're going to be, you know, hopefully have more people, but we'll never have 100 scientists, engineers. We want to be a pure technology and knowledge company, and these people are very important to us.
Once again, Origin Oil, OOIL is the stock symbol. Thanks for joining us. Another great update.
Always a pleasure.